out here at the parking lot at Jennings Environmental Center. I don't know if this is technically part of Moraine State Park or not, but out here with Becky, and we're going to do a section of the North Country Trail, the NCT, starting from here. And we left my car down at the other end where we're going to finish tomorrow. And then we'll just camp tonight at the Link Road shelters, which should be about 11.5 miles from here. And then we'll have a short, like 3-mile hike out tomorrow. It's about mid-40s temperature-wise right now, so I'm not sure what these trail conditions are going to be like with the snow. That big snowstorm hit like 2 weeks ago, so I'm expecting some snow and some mud, possibly some ice. We'll see how things go. Okay, up here they're doing these lines here hooked up to maple trees. This section of trail, under normal circumstances, would be super easy. It's nice and flat. Actually, most of the section we're doing today is almost all flat, but it's slow going because you just can't get any momentum going. Your feet just kind of sinking down in the snow and sliding all over the place. And of course, I'm having the same issue with these yak tracks not staying in place like I did on the last trip a couple weeks ago. I'm probably doing 2 miles an hour if we're lucky. So I had already planned on us probably night hiking the last mile maybe. So my headlamp is easily accessible without digging through my pack for it. Almost feels like the snow's getting deeper, but check out how deep this is here. This is right next to where we're walking through. So it's going down to the Black Diamond mark right there. Was that about 8 inches?
Yeah, probably.
This is Barkley Road we're crossing now. As you can see, kind of gravelly kind of thing. So I'm going to tell the story of down that road there as I'm hiking here. Okay, so the story down this road, down Barkley Road, this was probably about, I don't know, a good 15 years ago. I was up here just when I was just starting to like do day hiking and stuff. And I was looking for some trails, just driving around looking for trailheads to see if I could find some new trails. And so I ended up driving down this road. It's pretty deserted down there. There's just nothing around. And it eventually just kind of goes in it, just like the road just going through the woods. And I look over and there's a clearing to my left. And I saw this stone wall about 3 feet high. So I parked the car and I get out and I walk over there. And it's like about, I don't know, 25 by 25 foot square stone wall going around a little cemetery, a little family cemetery, just a bunch of old eroded gravestones. And it was kind of creepy. When I got home, I did some research and found out it's the Snyder family cemetery. And supposedly it's crazy haunted. Like all these paranormal groups go down there and do like their experiments and stuff. And supposedly the story is like you go down there at night and you'll see like red eyes looking at you from the inside the cemetery. Or you'll see like wisps of smoke. And supposedly Conrad Snyder himself will chase you out of the cemetery. So yeah, if I was getting the creeps down there by myself in the day, I wouldn't want to be down there by myself at night. Here's a little section with the benches and the quote-unquote vista over here. It's not even that great right now with no leaves on the trees. So that's pretty sure that's one of the arms of the Lake Arthur out there. I forget there's another set of benches with a little bit of a better view of things over here. Still too many trees in the way though. And there's people ice fishing out there. We made it to the Route 528 parking area. And this is our only somewhat of an uphill. And it's going to be a little bit of a workout with the snow to get up here. But the only significant uphill that we have on the agenda. The snowmobile trail is getting some good use over here. Okay, I'm going to spare you this part of the video, the actual video itself, but right after the parking lot, somebody obviously pulled into this parking lot, came up here on the trail. I'm not going to get what they did over here to my right, but then they wiped with this towel and threw the towel over here and just left their crap right here next to the trail. Disgusting animals. There's like a boat launch right down the road right there. They could have just drove down. I'm sure there's a porta potty down there. It was an emergency. Woodpeckers been pretty busy recently. Look at all their scraps down here. We just came from that direction. If you come over here, there's a log book. That's the Glacier Ridge Trail, which is basically the trail that runs all the way through Moraine State Park. It continues over there to the 528 bridge. The Blue Blaze NCT continues over this way. If you were to go that way, it would bring you back up onto the NCT, but it would add about 2 miles to what we got to do today. So we're definitely going this way. This is just tough walking on this. Just like take one step, foot slides this direction, the next step your other foot slides the other direction. Just like everything that's underneath the snow is all kinds of different shapes. You can't see what's under where your foot's landing until your foot's already on top of it. We're back down at lake level, so that's where that other end of that Glacier Ridge Trail would have come out if we'd have stayed to the left up at that last Y. Here's what we're looking at right now. Get this right here. So that's whatever that stretch is. All right, that was just like 5 minutes ago that we were feeling how deep the snow was. And all of a sudden, there's no snow on the trail right here for like, I don't know, 25 feet.
First time we've seen ground.
Yeah, we made it to that little pond. And the stream was running over there, so filled up water. We got about a mile and a half to camp. There is a little stream right by the campsite, but so you better not take any chances to just fill up here. I got 2 liters of water that they're gonna have to get me through the rest of this here. It's a little after 8 in the morning, and we rolled into camp last night around 9 o'clock. It took us 7 hours to get here. It was like 10 and a half miles. It was hard walking. And, we just took the first shelter we came to. We had it reserved already. This is not the one we reserved. There's nobody else up here. There wasn't even any footprints coming into the campsite. We ended up here at M3. I did want to mention a few things about these shelters because I couldn't find any pictures online. I was considering bringing a hammock, but I wasn't sure if I could hang one in here. I definitely think I could make a hammock work inside the shelter. I think there's plenty of points I could hang from. There's a lot of good, they have like all these pegs and stuff for hanging your stuff. Shelves on both sides to put your stuff, which isn't really used. There was no chance that we were building a fire last night. You can see the fire pit right there in the middle. It's just completely dead. There's nothing other than this little broom over here to shovel snow out. And we were just too lazy to build a fire last night too. It wasn't too cold though. I'll check the thermometer once I get up. Just checked the thermometer. It's 33 in here now. It got to 32 last night. 60 was the high yesterday. And he said we're in M3. You can see, get over here from here. There's the restrooms in relation. It's a composting toilet over there. But to get there, I had to go through like a foot of snow the whole way. That's I'm not sure what the numbers are up there. There's one of the shelters. The other one,
I think that one up there is 2. And
that was 2 right there?
Yeah, the farther one down, closer to the road.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's another one over there. That other one, that one's the furthest away from the bathrooms. That one over there is kind of pretty close to the bathrooms too. But yeah, we just looked for what looked like a roof covered in snow when we got in here last night, and we just grabbed this one here. A little closer view, you can see what the fire pit looks like. That was not happening. I wanted to show the new some of the new gear for this year. So I got this. This is from a company called 4Point. It's one of those Alpha Direct, I think it's called, fleece. It's very bare bones. There's no pockets or anything. It did come with these strings that come out of here for the hood. That's about the only thing. It has the hood, and then I put this little cinch lock thing on here to keep it from to keep the strings from going back inside. So plus I can tighten it up with that. Anyways, yeah, this is I just got this for basically warmth. I thought it'd be good for hiking in the morning, even in the summer. It's very got like air holes. It's like kind of holy, I guess. Not like holy, like religious holy. But so since it lets so much wind through, I got this wind jacket from Z-Packs to go with it. And this thing is like super ultra light. So is this thing here. You'd have to feel it, but it's like super lightweight. This thing packs up to nothing. It actually has its own little built-in pocket right here, with the little built-in pocket you can just fold it into to pack it away. But it's like I said, super ultralight. I figured that could like block the wind. It also has some holes. It's kind of water resistant, so I'm going to use it. Maybe hopefully it'll be all right in like the light rain. But yeah, that's kind of my new system. This has a hood also, so that's some new gear for 2026. It's 9:05. We're about ready to head out of camp. I do want to show real quick, like the idea that I had for possibly hanging a hammock in here. I wouldn't trust these wooden dowels, but I think you could probably slide a strap behind some of these boards up here like that. Possibly run one to the other side. There's no like eye hooks or like metal eye hooks or anything, but I think yeah, something you can maybe run a strap behind here for a hammock. But anyways, yeah, we got about 3 miles. You don't injure yourself.
I pinched myself with a buckle.
We got about 3 miles to hike out, and yesterday I was having an issue with I'm calling it the leg lifter muscle, like right here by like this, like right here. I don't know, whatever muscle lifts the leg like this. It was really hurting, and I had to keep lifting it up over all the snow yesterday. It's still not feeling too good, so we only have 3 miles back to the car. I'm going to trudge through this snow down to the access road, Link Road itself, and then have a short walk out to the main park road, and then take the park road back to the car. Because I don't think I can do 3 miles through this stuff here. If I do, it's going to be like 1.2 miles an hour the whole way back to the car. I'll be complaining the whole time, stopping every 2 minutes. So here's Link Road. There's the bathrooms in relation, so they can get in here and do maintenance at the campsites. So obviously this hasn't been touched since the big snow. You can see how deep I'm sinking in here. Let me put my pole in here. You probably can't tell. I think we found some Bigfoot footprints here. This is in this foot of snow, and like I literally have to stretch as far as I can stretch to get from this one to this one. Now I'm in the one footprint here. I can't even reach the next one. That's as far as I can reach. I can still come up with you. We just made it to the end of Link Road here, back onto the main park road. So that was exactly 0.37 from the shelter to get out to the main road. Moving at 1.1 miles per hour through that snow. It's still on the road walk. This is where we would have come out if we had taken the trail. The Glacier Ridge Trail, North Country Trail. We would have come from that direction on the trail. And then crossed over the road here. We could jump on the trail and continue back, but we're going to continue on the road at least until the bike rental and see how the trails look there. We're over here at the bicycle rental area. We're going to check and see what the trail looks like. It's just slightly longer maybe if we take the road, but I don't think it's much longer. It's just so much easier right now walking on these roads. I don't know. We'll see. We got maybe half a mile, maybe a little over. We're gonna try this. I don't know. It's really beat down. I don't know how icy this is gonna be. We're gonna try it. I almost forgot I do have a song of the day. For some reason this morning I woke up, I had in my head, Suddenly I See. I think that's the name of the song. But it's definitely KT Tunstall. Song of the day. Once again, we're on the section of the NCT between the bike rental and McDaniel's boat launch, where my car's at. And they did bring a plow through here. All these old footprints are frozen over. They're kind of icy, but there's a lot of these dry spots too. We're coming out to the boat launch. There's this, I guess those are bird houses or butterfly houses or something. I think they're something to do with butterflies. There's a bunch of butterflies on this kiosk over here. Yeah, we can't figure out why this field has been plowed. Look at this.
Maybe to give animals some grass?
Yeah, possibly. I suggested maybe they were expecting like a shit ton of ice fishermen to come up here, because there was a bunch of people out there fishing on the ice when I first got here yesterday. But I can't imagine they need this many parking spots. You can see the car from here. We're turning onto the road over to the boat launch. So wrap things up here. Fortunately, the temperatures weren't too terrible. But with all this snow that's still on the ground, you know, close to a foot of snow, I think lesson learned is don't try to do 11 miles in this. Like, I don't have snowshoes. I'm sure somebody's probably thought about, why don't you have snowshoes on? Yeah, I don't have snowshoes. This is middle of February right now. I don't think I'd want to do 11 miles again in this kind of snow depth without snowshoes or something. We could just point out this boat sitting over here. That's like a standard, like a 18-wheeler trailer that thing's sitting on, like a pontoon boat. It's massive. So anyways, we just hit 3 miles on the day, and we'll call this one a wrap. Thanks for watching.